What is this place?
A distraction.
There are several data points.
So long as King Itamen languishes at sunfall, coddled by his mother, he will never learn the true lessons of the sun. I have tried to instruct him, but the shadow of his mother's influence is upon him. I took him to the palace balcony to behold an offering of sacrifice in the ring, but he showed no thirst for it. He averted his gaze. Look to the sun, I told him. Do not shield your eyes. In all things, it is absolute. One day, it nurtures life, and the next, scorches life away. It burns the skin of champions and wretches alike. Never does the sun show pity. That is the example a Sun King must follow. The example of your father. But before my instruction could take hold, she was there, clutching him to her robes, burying his face against her breast. How is a king to rule when he cannot even see?
This armor. There's only one man big enough to wear this. Helis. This is his shelter? Not exactly fancy.
My lord, the
What do you
13th
expect
king
of a
of the
fanatic?
Karja Sundom was
His
murdered,
only extravagance is his
gunned down by
brutality.
cowards who mistook firm rule for madness.
Just enough to want to stop him.
Ever the strong are beset upon by the weak. So he said, as the traitors launched their assault. As their cannons forged by Oseram filth toppled the battlements and burst the gates. I would have fought to the end. But it was his will, the will of the sun, that I lead the prince and queen into the west, to safety. My lord did not hesitate. He saw his fate. He looked into the sun, and he did not blink. With me, he sent kestrels, nobles, sun priests, and slaves. Killing all that stood in the way, I carved a path to sunfall. There, we joined others to gather the strength to take back our home. But our strength only faded until the buried shadow was brought to light. Every morning, I wake to the same nightmare. The same reality. Holy Meridian in the hands of profligates. Debased. The spire, towering above the horizon like a glittering spike through the center of my mind. Every daybreak in exile is a mark of failure, but the count of days runs thin. I will see Meridian retaken, the profligates slaughtered, a true king restored to the Mesa throne. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. When I first set eyes on the buried shadow, I trembled. Was I not the chosen of the sun? A blazing light of faith to shred and scatter darkness? Was it not my place to destroy this devil? But High Priest Bahavas instructed me in the prophecy, and set right my frame of mind. The murder of the true Sun King broke the cosmic cycle short of completion. The whole world cast into darkness, doomed. To resume and turn the wheel of time would require more than sun and faith. All forces must combine, all halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, night to day. Even a buried shadow wants the wheel to turn, for without a sun in the sky, there can be no shadow. Never does the sun show pity. And yet, when my wife died in birthing, and in dying into the life of my child unborn, I pitied myself. My lord sensed this, but instead of casting me down for weakness, he cast upon me a radiant beam of honor. He ordered my kin buried in the sacred caves reserved for royals and heroes. Unimaginable. Never again would I doubt that I am the chosen of the sun. Never again would pity find a place in me. Not for myself or another. When sleep refuses to come, I think of our wedding night. How you welcomed me to the marital bed. How after, when you fell asleep, I lay there watching your delicate face. For all its beauty, I detested its fragility. A rage swelled up inside me. I abhorred that bed. How its softness threatened to swallow us up. And that room, the stench of incense, the fine embroidery of the drapes, all of it weak. I slipped from the bed, threw open the casement, and lay naked on the stone floor, determined to spurn all seductions of comfort. But when I woke the next morning, you lay beside me, naked as I in the cold. Your body, stretched beside mine, seemed chiseled from stone. I saw you wake, instantly alert, like an animal ready to strike. You said nothing. You did not have to. Already you had shown me beyond doubt that we were meant to be.
He's a fanatic, all right. Single-minded.
It gives him a focus that you seem to lack. Now how about finding that Tolnik?
Would not have been easy to drag a Tolnik down his path. Why bother?
Just find it and get to the top. Destroy the module and then get out fast as you can.
Sure is a lot of blasting up there. Sounds busy.
Busy enough not to notice you, let's hope.
I see it. They've built some kind of structure around it.
Climate. The sooner this is done, the better.
I don't like this. It feels wrong.
Everything here is wrong. Just get to the module and destroy it.
My focus is picking up some kind of signal. I see the module.
Good. Now be quick.
This is Hades?
Aloy, this is not the time.
It's a metal devil.
Open the module's casing, now. Aloy, do as I say or all is lost.
Entity has come here. Entity miscalculated. Entity cannot destroy me. I am beyond its reach.
Maybe you are. But this isn't!
Destroy the entity.
Keep moving or you'll die.
Easy. doing? Taking a nap? Great trail. Almost there. Are you kidding me?
Don't fight. Run. Don't fight. Keep moving.
What?
Head left towards the camp.
Got it. Almost out of it.
The whole base is on high alert.
Yeah, I noticed.
Keep moving. Watch out, there's more ahead.
Bridge in sight.
That's the way out.
I know.
Rough going, but you survived.
You knew Hades was there and you sent me to him?
I won't deny I risked your life, but it was the only way. Now, with the focus network down, we can both get what we want. Access to the secrets of Zero Dawn.
I'm past trusting you with secrets.
Good. That means you're wising up. Trust is for fools. It shifts and crumbles like sand. A poor foundation for any partnership. But mutual self-interest, now that is a solid bedrock upon which you and I might build a new science of understanding. We both need answers, Aloy. And thanks to you, we're on the verge of grasping them. Let's unfold. We'll speak again.
You miserable... Damn him. If I could toss this focus and be rid of you, Silence, I would. But we both know I need it. Sunfall it is. And Zero Dawn. Grab this now. Dusk Mesa. Now I need to find some place too high to reach, if I'm to believe anything Fernan said. I'll find a use for you. What do you... And it's empty.
Spear girl!
Of course.
You found it. The perfect location for an ambush. Now throw down that magnificent spear, and we'll let you live.
You've obviously heard of me. You know what I'm capable of. Why do you think this will turn out well for you?
I like the odds. Get her.
Why do I bother?
This one will take you down.
We're taking fire! Move!
Clear miss!
That's the last of them. But Fernand ran off. Right to the Meridian docks, I'll bet. Right.
No, I'm awake. And alert. Ugh, damn it.
Good prize!
Won't find better
Would you like to buy
wares.
something today? Look at these wares!
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
there wouldn't be anything left of him for the Oseram to take.
Oh, no. Let me in! By fire and
Oh, Fernand. Our deal is off.
Oh, it's you. How about a new deal? You could just cut off my finger, or my hand, or my left arm, but that's my final offer.
A limb won't be enough.
It wouldn't. Not here, not in front of everyone.
No one's gonna lift a finger to stop me. You just led a group of men to their deaths, remember?
They were bad men. I did a service, really. You did. You did the service. I'll make sure it never happens again.
I'll hold you to it.
Understood. You won't hear from any of us ever again.
I'd better not.
I'll wager Aaron was behind Durval's expedition.
I bet those traitorous Oseram will just conveniently lose Durval and transport to Mainspring. The Sun King's grown too soft. Too much Oseram influenced the palace. What's he thinking letting Durval live?
Lucky that the Nora was there. Kill the Sun King. Unbelievable. Dirt under my fingernail. Again leaves the hunter's mind. Could not ask for a more noble house.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants. They'll assume Sheedy was looking.
Boy, you're on the road.
It's not what I imagined when I was a boy.
Poor feet.
Just because he failed to kill the Sun King doesn't mean he's any less guilty. He should pay. Stay busy, friend.
Would you like to buy something today?
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
Knew it was only a matter of time before an Oseram tried to kill the Sun King.
Talana Khan Padish, Sunhawk of the Hunter's Lodge. She does her house proud.
Glad I stopped for a bit.
These aren't goods, they're necessities. Thank you.
Up before you're on the road.
I wouldn't say anybody in the
Take a
Vanguard
look at
goes
these
looking.
wares. Don't cost you a shard just to look.
Still he lives.
Check out these wares.
Once again leads the Hunter's Lodge.
Perhaps your travels have taken you through ancient ruins? Let us speak of it.
Fine goods for a fair price.
Good to see you.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
These Oseram will fleece you given half a chance.
You'll regret. Not stopping when you're in the thick of it. Don't forget to stock
Buy
up
what
while
you
you're on the
need,
road.
leave the rest. Would you like to buy something today? These aren't goods, they're necessities.
I promise.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Fine goods for a fair price.
Don't forget